Yo, what's up, y'all? All love. You know what I'm saying? We here. Big dog, PJ Jones, man. We have another special guest. This is one of our first second time appearances on the show. So um, I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm real excited to get into this for sure. This is the Raw and Real podcast, man, where we are transparent. We talk about them talks that people like to sweep under the rugs. Um, we not sitting here judging anybody. We are open and we transparent. We are here to inspire. You hear me? I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to my motherfucking big dog.
What's good? What's good? What's good? Thank you so much for that introduction, all love. He said it's the best. We are raw. We are real. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Um, we basically come together to give everybody a platform to not have to silence themselves. We're all about not silencing ourselves, but then we want to be all, politically correct in how we share our stories. And this is an area where you don't have to sugarcoat it. Um, Lady Paul came back for the second time. She said she's ready to dive deeper into her story, y'all. It's about to get raw and real for real. So, ma'am, are you ready?
I am ready, and thanks for having me back to dive deeper into my story. Yes.
Well, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. So I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna start. We like to start a little easy, like what Tina Turner said. We're gonna start a little easy, soft and easy at first. So, since our last conversation, Lady Poet, how has your healing or your advocacy work evolved, and what new insights have come up for you?
My advocacy has evolved by me speaking more. I've actually written another book called, I touched on the Wounded Sunflower, but it'll be ready for release soon. And Also, Open Letters to a Survivor will be coming back on in next week, actually. We'll be airing next week, as well as me joining the Greater Cleveland Author Expo. It's an elite club of Black authors in the city of Cleveland. We get together and we share our stories to advocate and inspire other people. That is what we're doing again tonight. We're being honored at the Who's Who in Black Cleveland. So all of this, just speaking and telling our story, has allowed other doors to be opened for us.
That's amazing, man. That's so dope. That's so dope, man. I got to get some info about this Black Elite Club. Anything that got Black and Elite in it, I want ends. Yeah,
Right. Same.
Okay,
Same.
I'm going to forward you the information for it.
for sure, for sure. Man, I love that, man. Okay, so survivors often speak about layers of healing: physical, emotional, spiritual, and even financial. Which layer has surprised you the most in your own journey?
I think it's been my spiritual healing that actually has opened my eyes a lot more and has been the most surprising because I'll talk about that later on in one of our other questions, but it has brought me back to actually, I think, finding salvation again where I had lost it, and I'll dive deeper into that later. And finding where I belong again after me running from church and running from God, in certain ways, because I was still, believing in Him, but I was running from Him and a lot of the other things that I was dealing with. I think that now that I'm at a place where I'm finding God and finding myself, I think that's the part of healing that surprised me the most.
Okay. Okay. Finding your spirituality is always a zen spot. Once you find your purpose and where you're supposed to go, it does help to have that little extra support to lean on. So, when you shared your story publicly, your story is pretty deep. You were being trafficked by family members. We're gonna talk a little bit about that because we're ready to call some folk out. That y'all, it's gonna be one of those episodes. Okay, when you share your story publicly, I know personally what it does to you after the fact. So, how do you take care of yourself before when you like right now? This weekend we when you were talking. Give everybody an idea of how you handle yourself before, and then what do you do after you share that story? Because what a lot of people don't realize is us, the survivors, the three of us, all three of us, we all have all separate stories, but we know what it takes when we share our story, the feelings that come up, the trauma, the triggers. How do you take care of yourself after, and what boundaries has become the most important to you recently? Because I know that you done picked up a couple of boundaries that I'm so proud of. I'm so proud.
Love that.
Thank you. So one of the biggest things that I do now that after I speak, I have to have at least an hour to 2 hours where I don't answer my phone. I don't talk to anybody. I just need to rest. And then I need to just release my mind. Sometimes I pray, but I'm not one of those Christians that saved and oh God and this and that and I'm gonna touch you and all of that. No, it's just my spiritual connection and talking to God and first thanking Him because, again, I always felt like I lost my voice. For me, finding my voice again. But then, secondly, to just get that time out, to just be quiet, to just go inside myself, to just talk. And then, what I do now that I wasn't doing before is I praise myself. A lot of times as survivors, we're so hard on ourselves and we're down on ourselves. And we like, why did we do that? Or I said this and it was stupid. Now it's like, well, girl, you did it. And I'm proud of you. And so telling myself like things like that afterwards, those are some of the, and then a lot of the boundaries I set in place, like, again, I don't care what you need because your emergency is not my emergency. So after I speak or after I share my story, I need that time to just woosah and to just breathe. After that, a lot of times, even at night, if I speak for something at night, I just need a night to just get away from everybody. So that means my phone goes off. That means I play a game on my phone or I do a lot of writing. But I don't talk to people. I just need that time to go inside myself. And as survivors, it's okay for us to take that time. And then leading up to it, it's the breathing, it's the telling myself that no, if they wanted me to speak better or act better, they should have behaved better. So this is my story, and I own every part of it. So they can't, break me or try to silence me anymore. So those are the things that I tell myself before I speak.
That's
Man,
what's up.
yeah, them boundaries are very important, man. Very important.
Yes, yes, yes,
It takes a lot of courage to say no, especially when you're a giving person. So to set them
yes.
boundaries, man. I felt the same. I had shared my story with PJ for the first time. Like I didn't get all the way through it, but I said a lot. And in the moment, I just kept catching myself up because I'm sitting there in real time thinking like, damn, I
Mhm.
really went through that shit. Like you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I
Right.
feel like to decompress afterwards. You know what I'm saying? To give
Yeah.
yourself some time. That's so fucking dope.
Yeah.
Um, my bad. So I gotta meet this call coming in. But okay. So what has been one of your most empowering experiences you've had since reclaiming your voice and your story? These are some dope ass questions, by the way, PJ. These five.
Thank you. What has empowered me the most? I think is that it helps people. With me talking, even with I went through a slight battle recently that I told PJ about over the weekend, and um, even with that, I felt like I had lost myself and lost who I was and lost part of me, but people telling me like your story still touched me, or I relate to this, or you helped me be able to talk, and they're 2 and 3 times my age. It has helped me like, okay, well, I know I'm doing something right. So it's empowering me to just keep going and keep telling my story and keep sharing um with people what telling your story can actually do for you. Telling your story can help somebody else and it can change their life. And so because of that, I think that that's what empowers me the most is getting in the crowd of people and they like, girl, why you looking sad? Hold your head up. Like your story touched me. And it's like, okay, like you didn't have to be that loud, but thank you. So
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna fast forward a question because that's more of a question I probably will ask at the end. I'm just gonna start ripping that band-aid off. You ready?
yes.
Okay, so you talked about wanting to call out some family members now. You want to start putting that out there. So can you share no names if you don't, whatever you feel comfortable sharing, can you share who did what and what you feel they need to hear from you? What do you have? Do you have a message for anybody who need that you need to, call out? Let's
Yes.
let's let's get
I'm,
it started.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
Yes.
Miss. If we can, just for the listeners, just tell them like what your experience is like a little brief. for the people who didn't catch the last episode. Just give them like a little brief of what's going on.
Yes,
Okay, so
yes.
before I get started, I want to do a trigger warning. So, if any of the content today is something that you have experienced, so I please ask you to take care of yourself, get yourself self care, and it's okay to step away. It's okay to turn it off and come back. So I do want to get that trigger warning to everybody before I get started. So again, I'm Lady Poet Speaks. The reason I got that name is writing poetry about the things that I experienced from sexual abuse, human trafficking, at the hands of people that were supposed to be taking care of me. Um, Briefly, we talked about how in our last episode we talked about how my father was the first one to assault me, and then as I got older, my uncle and my aunts were the ones that were selling me to people, to strangers, and to other family members. Um, so that's what we talked about in the last episode. So, I just want to call, and let them know that since the last episode, again, I told PJ, and I think I called K Love Kim. She's on my show. This is my like emotional support person, so she's here with me. So, having you guys as support and you two all love, thank you. I'm like, I can actually speak on a few things that happened lately, and it tried to take my voice to the point where I almost, forgot who I was or what my name even was, because it tried to take me back into that dark place. But to my uncle and to his wife, you didn't break me. I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm stronger than I ever was before. I got a support system, and people know what you did, and people believe me. And so all of that talking about you're right, that nobody would believe me, that I wasn't worth anything, there's a whole hell of a lot of people now who think I'm worth all of it. So, and I'm worth the
Yes,
fight.
we do.
So,
Yes, we do.
so
Go ahead.
they
I'm
think that,
sorry.
no, that's fine. Thank you for the laugh, but they think that I'm worth the fight and the battle. So, and all of this, for you not thinking I'm gonna speak up about what you did, I'm speaking about it, and I'm not gonna stop speaking about it. You hurt me, you tried to destroy me because I'm not destroyed, and you tried to take every piece of me that you thought that you can break and break it, and I'm still here, I'm still standing, and guess what? If I ever want to, the police can follow up with you, and you guys will be prosecuted. So you didn't win. I want to tell you guys that to my grandmother who, allowed room for this space and everything that happened to me to happen. I just want to tell you that I'm older now, and when you want to act like it didn't happen, it did. And until you come to the realization of everything that you allowed to happen in your presence, all the hell and turmoil that you're going through right now is going to continue to happen. You're not going to live that blessed, righteous, religious life that you pretending that you're living, until you come to grips with everything you did and everything that you allowed to happen. And to everybody who tried to take pieces of me and tried to post videos and all of that of the stuff that you were doing to hurt me, it didn't hurt me, because now I'm posting videos speaking about what you did. So if you don't want to get caught, if you don't want to get prosecuted, I suggest you leave it alone and y'all be good now, because I don't have to. I'm gonna keep talking about it.
Oh man, that's
Okay.
tough, man. Come on, big dog. Hey,
Right
that
there,
was a
right
big
there, right
change.
there.
Yes, that was very, very, very necessary. That's a big change from the last time we spoke, ma'am.
Yes, we
Because
did.
I was like, you should have
Right.
took $4 in gas and burnt the whole motherfucking house down. Invited them niggas
Down,
over
Right,
and
down,
burnt that bitch down. Went to jail with a
down.
smile. You hear me? So to hear you
right,
release that, man, into the air is so fire, man. It's so
Mhm.
dope. Oh man, that's
right.
and then even oh my bad. Go ahead, love.
So even so, I think that, like I was telling PJ and Kim, it's certain situations and things that happened in August, that again they tried to do to try to break me, to try to destroy me.
Yeah, it's probably gonna happen. Wait, bear with us. She gonna be back. She gonna be back,
She gonna
y'all.
be back. She gonna be
Yeah, man.
back.
Yeah,
I'm
but
so
yeah, this
proud of
was
her though. Because
man.
just
That's
like you
so
said,
dope.
She's gone through a lot. I'm gonna see if we can get her to open up about what happened last month. But even with what happened to her last month, it built her up even more. It shows she's starting to see the strength within her stuff, and it's taking a whole tribe of us. We all kind of come in and make sure we do our part to show her and tell her and encourage her that she's not doing anything wrong. Because she's, as you can see, she's not the same person that you first met.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I'm so
Yeah,
proud of her.
yeah. She ain't
We're
got the
gonna keep on working with her, so I'm trying to get her to come to this retreat too.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's mandatory. That'd be so dope, man.
You gotta
You know.
come, love. You gotta come.
Okay,
There she
okay,
is. We got you. Don't worry about it. We got you.
that's fine. But like I
Mm-hmm.
told you, whenever we start talking, the devil get busy. I'm still talking, so it don't matter.
On
Keep
that.
talking.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking.
Hoe ass nigga.
Keep
Hoe
talking.
ass nigga. You know what I'm
Right,
Right.
saying?
right.
Right. We ain't scared. Keep talking. We're gonna keep
We
on.
ain't scared, and we gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep talking. I don't care if I get cut off every 20 minutes. We gonna get right back on and finish
And
it.
we just gonna sit here and hold a little conversation about how proud of you we are until you get back on. And then we're
Thank
gonna
you,
get you back on.
thank you. But as I was
Bitch.
saying,
Sorry, just needed to
right?
cut.
No,
cut.
we need to
Go
cuss
ahead.
them out. So, but like I was saying, the events that happened in August that tried to break me, to try to, shuffle and deter me from knowing who I am, is what stopped me. And I said, no, I gotta fight back. And this time I'm fighting back, not with just writing poetry about it, but actually fighting back. No, it's time for me to stand up and take up for myself. And I don't care how y'all feel about it. And even though I'ma still call y'all later and be like I'm scared, it's still me
That's okay.
standing up for
It's
myself.
okay.
So
That's okay. Do you feel comfortable sharing some of the things that happened last month?
yes. So before, I was doing a lot of podcasts. My podcast even talked about, the abuse I endured, and the struggles I was struggling with, and depression. So August 9th of last month, of beginning of this year, I had just moved in a house. So I said, okay, I'm gonna get myself a house for my birthday. My birthday was in July. I ended up renting a house. I was getting threatening text messages and everything from my uncles and from people saying, be quiet, stop talking, we don't want you to keep talking about this and that, trying to silence me again. August 9th, I was outside cleaning my apartment, taking the kitty litter out, doing everything I was supposed to do, and I got followed into my house and assaulted twice in my house. And I went into a really dark place, and through the help of a few people that I'll be mentioning later on in this podcast, I'm able to stand up. And again, it's still a gray area right now because I'm still in the midst of it and trying to go through it and trying to navigate. But I'm here. I'm standing up.
Mm-mm. Nah, hey hoe ass nigga devil. Nah, dog. We out here. We still motivating. We
That's
still
okay.
motivating, bitch ass
He
nigga.
said he
Yeah,
didn't
we
jump off
here.
this time. You
Uh
good? That's
huh.
okay.
Go ahead, girl.
Right, right. So we're still here. We're still, getting it together, and I'm still here, and I'm speaking about it, and I'm taking my life back and saying that to them, y'all didn't stop me, y'all didn't break me, y'all didn't do anything, and I'm strong, and I always will be, and I know that I'm resilient. And y'all not gonna, silence me from talking about it. Yeah, you thought that you were hurting me, but you didn't.
You just scaring them. That's all. You scaring them.
Yep, yep. Then
Mm.
they running scared now, and that's what y'all need to do.
Mm-hmm. Hoe ass niggas. I can say that, right? I can
Yes, you
You
call
can
can.
them.
say
I don't know.
whatever you gonna say. Yes, you
Hoe ass,
can.
bitch ass, mark ass, trick ass niggas. All right,
Right,
I had to
Boom.
say that. My bad.
right.
Boom.
Thank you, cause you said it for me. So thank you.
That's the that's the inner Chicago in me, you know.
Right.
All right, fucking all right. So are you comfortable walking through? Because I had a couple people that seen the last episode, but they were like kind of wanted like more insight details. Are you
Okay.
comfortable like walking through like a situation to where like uh basically a transaction being set up and then like the details of like what's happening throughout until the end?
Yes. Yeah. So
Go ahead, lay it out.
I
Yeah.
can I can do one for example. Um um so one for example was I was actually, I think, 15 at the time, and again, that's when they had like the cell, like the burner phones, because they didn't have like, everybody had them little minute phones. It wasn't them phones that we got now, where it's like unlimited everything. It was my phone free after 9 o'clock and all of that type of stuff. And I know that he used to have a phone that they used to call just to set up. So he had two phones. One he would just set up for when he would sell us. The other one was like a personal phone. And so depending on who they were calling for, they can call. So one time in particular, I was in high school. I was homeschooled, and I was homeschooled for the reason they didn't want me to go to school because if they needed me to an appointment, as they called them, I needed to be easily available. So one particular day, an older guy called, and he was an older white guy, and he's sorry if it offended anybody, but he was an older white guy, and he called and he wanted to set up a date. And to this day, I do not like being called princess. I don't like to be called none of those names because that's what he called me. So he was like, well, I want to put some money down on her. I want her for, the next few days. Nobody realizes that he took me over to a storage unit, and we spent 24 hours in that storage unit where he locked me up. And so the transaction was my uncle would get the money from them up front, take me to them. They would keep me for however long they said that they would, and if they wanted to do other things or keep me for another day or whatever, they would pay extra. And then they would pick me up like nothing is happening. But again, before I go, I'm either getting beat, I'm getting given drugs. I'm normally given ecstasy because that made me want to not fight. And also, I was more willing to have sex with you because I was docile. Like I would go with the flow, and whatever you told me to do, I would do at that time. So it was that. It was the Jack Daniels. I would be drunk or half the time passed out. Um, when those things would happen. So they would take me there. They would take me over to wherever they wanted to meet, whether it was at a house, on the outside, at a park, wherever. And I would be sold, then I would be picked up, and then, I would leave. And then sometimes it would be, I would have an hour to get dressed and then go back and do it again. And so those are how the transactions would last. And then it was between me and my cousin. But when my cousin passed away, um, it would be me by myself, or it would be other girls that they would pick up, or things of that nature where they had other girls, but we were kept apart, so we never knew how many, of us it was.
Okay, that's yeah, that's really. Thank you for sharing that. So you
Absolutely.
said that the transaction with this guy, he picked you up and he took you to the storage unit. What happened there? Excuse me, you guys. What happened when you were in the storage unit? Like, was he? Did he? Was because I know in that situation, sometimes men can be all of you don't know this part. That's something that most of us women who've gone through that kind of stuff. Some men are not as aggressive as others. Some men don't care about a woman's body. They feel like we like it in every hole, we like it in every spot, we like to be beat, we like to be drugged because that's just what we are made for. In this situation with that guy, the one that you told us about, was he? How was he aggressive with you? Was he? Was it? All of it was traumatizing. So I
Right.
can't say was it traumatizing, but was he someone that locked you away and it was like, did he just want to talk to you? Was he violent with you? Did he beat you? Like how did that look? How did that make you feel?
So he was very violent. It actually made me feel like disgusting. So I can remember to this day being so cold and so beat up, and like I felt like I was inches away from my life. It was freezing in there, like where you could see like my breath. And like he would beat me if I screamed, if I fought again, because we're in the storage unit where people are, but we were all the way at the end, and it was kind of one of those more abandoned kind of units where you couldn't really see anything. And he took me there, and of course raped me, tied me to like the mattress that he had on there. So it was a like a very violent, brutal assault, like beat inches away from my life, to where when it was all said and done, after that he threw me in his car and took me to his house for another 2 days of absolute torture. And it was, like I said, it was one of the worst assaults, to the point where they wanted to pimp me out again, but because I was in such a bad shape, all they can do was just say, okay, well, let her just lay down, let her just do this, let her just do that. My uncle wasn't mad because I was pimped out. He was more so mad because the man hit me in my face. And so you're not able to be sold because your face is messed up. The men look at your face before they look at anything else. So he didn't care if my body was bruised. He just cared that my face was bruised.
Mhm.
Treat your family like a like a piece of property is crazy work, man. But
Hmm.
I'm just man, that's what mm, mm. $4 in gas. That's all it takes to burn a whole block down. $4 in gas,
Right.
Right.
Whole block. Burn
man.
it up.
Little
Burn it up.
little drip by drip, just walking backwards, man. $4, so god damn.
Right. I'm
Yeah,
only laughing
Not saying
because
we're
my
burning anything down, though, you guys. This is just talk.
it's talk before anybody call 911. I mean, if you call them, at least tell them my side of the story too. Anybody listening, but um, I just always laugh because I got, like I said, my best friend Kim, who's right here, and that's giving me the strength to hold me up right now. Because if it weren't for
Yeah.
her, I would be up there like I'm running. So through all the ups and downs, like I just want to just stop and take a moment to thank her, because she up here shaking her head and she over here agreeing with y'all. She just ain't saying it out loud. So I'm just
That's
looking
okay,
to the
Miss Kim. I got a special meal for you. Special meal.
she laughing. She like, thank you. She ready to eat. So these two, everybody that's listening or will watch this podcast, these two go back and forth about food all day. So you might hear our inside
Cause
jokes.
she loves to eat and I love to cook. So, we match. We go together. We perfect. We match. Cause I
Right,
love to cook.
right.
love that,
Um,
man.
so how has your family's role in your experience shaped your journey in healing and reclaiming your voice? Now you spoke a little bit about them telling you that you need to silence you. Is there anybody in your family, anybody who's supporting you? Like, I know you have
So
like your godmom or anybody, like anybody in like your mom, your sister, your grandma. Has anybody actually, you know what, baby girl, I'm so sorry for letting this happen to you. Share your truth.
So none of them actually said sorry. Or if I got a sorry, it was a half-ass sorry. Sorry you feel like this, and sorry, saying sorry, but they putting the blame on me. But when I tell you, I got some dope. When I tell y'all I got some dope ass cousins who've been riding with me since day one, that believe everything I say. To those cousins, like, I thank y'all. I love y'all. They be ready to just check anybody, don't care who they are. So to my cousins, and these are cousins, I love y'all, but I got a dope support system that's not family. And my dope support system that's not family has stepped up in more ways than family ever have and ever would and ever will. So I just wanted to my support system who stepped up, and I'm even talking about church family that I'm in church now, for them stepping up, and doing everything that they're doing now. I just appreciate all of it, because family is not always biological or blood. It's the people that we make.
that's a fact. That's absolutely, man. I know most people, especially my age, we don't, you know what I'm saying, be around our family too much. We build families with other people. You know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, I love that a lot, man. You are very, very strong, man. For to go through what you went through and to be right here, right now, and just be in some type of sanity, man. You are very strong,
Thank you.
very strong.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Um, okay, so you, man, what? Whew. Okay. If you could create understanding or change within your family, what would it look like?
So that question, I said that I wasn't gonna answer it only because it's not my position to make them change. If I could, I
Like that.
would. But that's something that I spent 30 years of my life trying to make them understand. And these last 3 years with me healing me, I can't make them understand. I can't make them say sorry. I can't make them do nothing but be who they are, because at the end of the day, they're gonna be who they are and they not gonna change. They feel like I need therapy, but I'm getting therapy to deal with motherfuckers who need to be in therapy. So I'm not gonna answer that because I can't make them change. They're gonna be who they are, and that's all that matters. The only thing I can do is just future generations, hopefully my nieces, my children, eventually when I have them, won't deal with the same cycles and the same pain I did. Because the moment they tell me anything, I'm going to hell or jail, either one, because one of y'all gonna die. So the cycle stops with me and it's broken with me. So
4 gallons.
$4 a gallon.
$4. $4.
Hold on.
$4.
You know what I'm saying?
And you know
Whole
what? You did that. You said you weren't going to answer that question, but you answered that question very beautifully. $4.
mm, $4.
right,
God damn it.
And that was
God
your answer.
damn
No, you did. Thank you for answering the question. It's like you said, it's not your job, and you're not wrong. It's not your job to convince somebody that they need to be more respectful of what you went through, and stop calling you a liar. Stop trying to silence you. That's not your job. It's not, and it's not your place. So I love your answer for that question, and to
and
kind of follow up with. Oh no, go ahead.
I'm sorry, honestly, if y'all gonna make me, if they ever believe, then I'm got not trying to be funny, but the more y'all talk about it, the more I'm gonna bring it up and talk about it on my show. The more I'm gonna go on other shows and tell my story. The moment you agree with me and start telling my story and telling your side, when you agree that you what you did is wrong, that's the moment that it'll all be. If we can make a perfect world, it'd be a perfect world, but it's not. But guess what? The more you keep denying it, the more you keep calling me a liar, the more I'm gonna talk about it. And the more you're not gonna silence me, you can try to get content taken down. You can try to get my page closed. But guess what? There's other platforms, and I'll be out of Facebook, Instagram, whatever type of jail you want to put me in. I'll be out soon enough to talk about it again.
That makes sense. A couple of your videos got taken down off my page,
Huh?
and
Mm,
I couldn't wonder why. Like if you go on my page, it's like I got a whole caption about a video that's not there
Mhm.
anymore.
mm.
Wow, that makes sense. But to go back to the recent assault that you had, when somebody followed you in your house, did you find out who it was? Did the police catch them? Like, I'm sorry, are they still out and about just chilling?
Still out and about, just chilling. The police here are slow. Like they don't care.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
they treat you basically like you ain't shit, like you did something wrong. The person it was, I seen them before, but I don't actually know like who they are, like all like that. Like like I seen them, but I don't really know. I've never talked to them, so it's things like that. But if I can, see them on the street, I can tell you who it is.
Do you have a concealed carry? My next question.
No, but even if I did, I wouldn't say that because people don't need to know
Right,
what
right,
type of
yeah, yeah, for sure. You're
yeah,
right,
what
you're right,
type of
you're right.
protection I
But
got.
just
So.
some shape, form, or fashion, please make sure you are
You
on
got
the
a
first
knife?
down,
I got all kind of stuff.
or you got $4. Whole block. Damn it, the whole block. Yeah. God
I mean, because
damn,
if somebody's
man.
coming to your home, at that point, you have a right to defend yourself.
Right,
However you need to. And I agree with you. I've been in a situation where the police will look at you like you the like you the problem.
right,
They can
yeah,
have the person be right there that did it to you. They're gonna be like, "What proof do you have?"
right,
Sorry, sorry you feel that way. So don't. I love that you said no matter how much people try to take it from you, you gonna pour it back in. So that keep being the fuel. I'm glad. I am so proud of you that because I know that this could have just really taken you back, and you allowed that to fuel your fire.
right,
And I really really love that about you. I'm seeing the growth. You might not see it. I'm sure Miss Kim see it. I see it. I'm sure Miss Lena, all of the ladies that's in our little group. I know Cassandra sees it. We all see the growth in you. So if you need somebody else externally to say it, I'm telling you, I see the growth in you. Um I love this energy. I love this
thank
energy. I haven't really talked to her for the past month because you guys know I was being selfish this month. It was my son's birthday last month,
you. Need to
so I
be.
didn't really talk to Amanda as much as we usually do. So seeing this little growth in the month, I'm like, I done missed out. I done missed out. I
You
love
know,
it. I love it.
right? We all get to them points where we have to wake up, and I think I was sleep. I was sleeping on myself. If I wasn't sleeping on nobody, I was sleeping on me. And I had to wake up and be like, no, I gotta fight. Well, and the talks that I had with some people in my life who's really been there supporting me. Like I said, I'm not out, and I still have my days, but it woke
Yeah,
me up in ways that I never woke up before.
yeah.
Hmm, I love
Good,
that,
good.
man.
I'm
Love
happy.
that.
I'm happy to see that.
So,
So, oh, no, go ahead.
no, you should. Okay. Question. So of course there, I'm sure. So since you have basically launched an attack on these motherfuckers, like you definitely should, respectfully. Um, are you aware of any other kids around these motherfuckers, man? Like, is like is this a program that's still going on? Do we need to reach out to the Black Panthers?
I mean, we we need to reach out to anybody. I don't know, but again, when one person come forward, it's like a chain reaction where others will come forward too. So I'm hoping
Oh,
by
that
me
for sure.
speaking and talking, it's going to unleash whatever happened or may have happened to anybody else to now be talked about.
Also,
Yeah,
not that this matters at all, but I want to just put this in more perspective for people. Um, Is it like they're living like a rich lifestyle, or they're this like they just throwing your ass for a few dollars type? Even of course, ain't no amount of money worth it for sure. But like these motherfuckers ain't got mansions and shit. They just really just throwing you just to pay bills to get by.
Right, pay bills to get by. They live a okay lifestyle but they're not like rich. But that transaction that with that guy that lasted for 3 days back when I was 15 years old, I'm in my 30s now, so that was 15, 16 years ago. They I think for that 3 days they got like $2,000, which is nothing, but it was something to pay their bills, and it was nothing thrown at me but to get my hair done so they can pimp me out again.
Oh man, Hmm.
that's horrible.
Folks, we gonna call this episode $4.
Hold on, she counting down over here. I wish y'all could see her, but
$4. Oh
she keep
goodness.
on putting up
Damn.
photo every time y'all do it. She do this.
Okay, so
Funny.
you guys, she has this event that she's going to today to honor her. May I and Miss Kim? Because Miss Kim, she got a story too. Miss Kim, don't think that I'm not going to come for you for this show. She got a
She
story
Uh,
too,
laughing.
all of.
Wait,
yeah,
she up here
Yes,
laughing.
she got a
Yeah,
story too.
her
she do
story
got
is
a story from 1997. $20. That definitely is 120 now.
$20.
Is clearly 120 now information, but that's my last time speaking on it. I ain't gonna say nothing.
I got four on.
Hey,
She said she got
Nah,
four
but
I got
on it.
four.
but if she want to, she can on camera just introduce herself, man. Say what's up to the people.
Say what's up to the people. Hey
She
people.
got the bonnet on. She don't.
Don't
Oh,
do it
we
like
got,
that.
come
Don't
on
do
now.
it with
Don't
the
do it like
bonnet.
with the bonnet on. She
Listen,
like,
we about to
hold
get listen up underneath this. We working with. We finna get cute, so she can see the bonnet for
Come
about
on now.
five
on. I know the
seconds.
girl, Miss
We
Kim. Miss
good.
Kim is cute. She cute.
Mm,
So
So,
she said, "I
but yeah,
cute."
she definitely she should be another guest. I'm telling you, all of the little circle, all of the open letters to survivors have stories that they can share. Yep, I'm putting y'all on
That's why
blast.
we're playing.
Kim, Nina, Cassandra, Lucy, Miss
Lucy,
Sparkle, all of y'all,
Cassandra,
all of y'all. Cassandra too,
please,
yes, Miss
please.
Cassandra, all of y'all.
Cassandra,
Come on. They
Lena,
all got stories. I'm gonna start coming for them all up because they got stories that are. We all have different stories, but they all are just as inspiring. We all went through so much. As a collective, we should all write an anthology together because
I'm
that's
trying. I'm trying
Absolutely. I
to
don't even
tell
know
all
you.
of
what the
our
That's
word means,
stories.
but I like it.
so actually that's what we're working on, a book with all of our and it's going to be called Open Letters to Our Past, Present, and Future Selves. And we're going to take our story, what we went through. We're going to write letters about that, write letters to our present self on and then what we want our future self to know. So we're working
Y'all
on
hear
a
this one?
anthology called Open Letters to Our Past, Present, and Future Selves. So
There you
Real talk.
go. Y'all heard it first here. Y'all heard it first here.
That's fire. I love that.
No,
Push up. That's
I
oh
want to
yeah,
hear
line
this
there for
poem.
sure.
I'm
you
ready to
ready?
hear this poem.
You ready
I'm
to hear this?
ready. You ready to hear this poem? It's called "Fuck Your Sorry." I've been anxious. She told me that title of that poem like 3 days ago. I'm like, oh yes.
Oh,
She
what
was
is
Okay,
it?
gonna let me
so
read the but I didn't cheat. I had the option to cheat, but I didn't. I wanted to.
Okay. Now, what is it
so
called again?
fuck your sorries.
Oh, love it. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
So this is for, like I said, when people give me those half-ass sorries and half-ass apologies on what they did. I actually wrote a poem called "Fuck Your Sorry." So, to my church family, first of all, I just want to thank y'all for the support, for my bishop, my first lady, for Sister Nettie, who been through me here with me through this whole process. But anybody who don't like cussing might want to walk away, cause it's about to tell it how it
Well, this
is.
show is not
In this
censored.
motherfucker, you
We
heard
cussing
me?
this motherfucker. This show
Right.
is not censored, baby. It's not for the faint of heart.
Right, right. So here we go. Fuck your sorries. Don't come at me with candles and cliches like pain's a pathway to some poetic paradise. Fuck that. Fuck the soft music and staged metaphors. I didn't bleed to inspire you. Fuck this. Let me give it to you raw. You want to hear how I made it out? You want to sit in your safe space and clap for my pain like it's a performance? Nah, fuck that. You don't want the real story. You don't want to hear the truth. Fuck you. Where were you the nights when my body became a battlefield? I was too young to even know what war was. This is my ugly story. So fuck being soft spoken. Fuck the power you thought you took. My survival looks like screaming in pillows so no one will hear me break. It's trying to be praised for being strong. Where the fuck was everyone when I was silent? When I was shattered? When I looked in mirrors and couldn't recognize my reflection? I was wrapped up in brainwashing and glorifying him. The reflections in the mirror even looked like him. Fuck romanticizing resilience. It came unwrapped in wisdom. It came at a cost. That cause was wrapped in blood and bruises and pain and darkness and tears and therapy sessions I couldn't even afford and prayers I often didn't even believe in. I never chose this pain, but I'm choosing to endure it, to give power to it and to give it a proper burial, to fight through it. I'm fighting to rise from it, not for any sort of applause, but because giving up is off the table. Fuck the Hallmark healing. Fuck the sugar coated sermons on forgiveness. Fuck the feeling sorry for me smiles. I'm tired of the Bible verses you use to try to cover up my wounds. This is not a redemption. This is rage. This is me reclaiming who I am. This is mine. So if you came for comfort and a clean ending and a moral tied up in a bow, you're in the wrong fucking poem. So today I say fuck you, your feelings, and your sorries.
Bitch ass, hoe ass, punk ass, trick ass nipples.
Times two.
Thank you. Times two.
That was
And four
fire.
dollars over
So
here. She
fucking
keeps
dope.
saying so.
I don't think I ever heard her drop the F bomb so many times.
So
See,
You've been around me
say
too
the water
long.
be made all foes. Man, that's
right.
dope, girl. That's
Thank
so
you.
fucking dope, man.
That
What
is.
y'all?
And saying fuck your sorry is not saying that she's not for forgiveness. That's saying that she's not gonna forgive you on your terms but on hers.
Right.
Period. That's what I got from the poem. That's
Yes.
what my take is. Is this I had to go through all this shit and you think you're gonna tell me I'm sorry you feel like that and I'm supposed to just brush that shit off? No, fuck your sorry, bro. Or
Right.
ma'am. Or whoever.
Right. Right. And that's how I feel. It's not that because forgiveness is gonna come, but and forgiving, so I'm gonna let people know too before we get off of here, in the black community, forgiveness don't mean that you turn the other cheek and you get the same respect that you get from me. It's just like when God on the cross and he said turn away from sin, you can't go back and keep doing the same sin. So your access to me is still denied. I'm still a different person. That just means I can sit in the same room with you when you don't take my peace and my power. So that's what
Exactly.
forgiveness look like. But at the same
Yes,
time, fuck you and fuck that forgiveness. And fuck your sorry. I'll accept it when I'm ready to. And at this point, I gotta heal first before I'm ready to do any of that. So
exactly. Exactly. So
That's
no fuck your sorry. And sorry, not
good.
sorry.
right,
Bitch.
I'm so proud of you. I am. Oh my goodness. You guys
thank
have
you.
no idea. Like I said, it took a lot for you to get to the point where you are to even say fuck your sorry because a couple of months ago, I remember you just wanted you was doing everything for your mom, doing everything for your grandmom. You was like that. You were trying to earn their love when you should not ever have to do that. They should
Right.
have given it to you, and they honestly owe you decades of love and protection that they took from you. So they in the day they got to pay that debt. You ain't got to.
Exactly.
You couldn't go backwards for them. Them days are over. Cause fuck that.
Right.
I said the last episode you should have used that gas. That hey, it's $4 ain't new. I said that shit the last
$4.
episode. Burnt that motherfucker. I remember you said something about it was a family event and everybody came over and shit. And I was like,
It was
yep, yep.
her birthday party. Was it
Uh,
your mom's birthday?
Yep.
$2 in gas. Everybody going to jail with a smile.
Two
Everybody.
dollars. Wait, he said $2. He went
We
for
said
$4.
$2 because it was in a
Boys in
small spot. You know, it
school,
wasn't a lot
some
of people.
boys,
Right.
Now you didn't
some
need the whole
people,
$4.
I could
some
have
people.
burnt. Right. The whole apartment gone.
So yes,
Let's
I'm
go.
just really proud of you. I'm so proud
Thank
of
you.
you, and I thank you so much for
Thank,
everything you provide to this community.
thank you. Thank
Absolutely,
you.
man. Just being a person to inspire and motivate others to get up and just keep going, man. That's real big, real big, man. And what one thing I love about where we at in this space, far as everything that's going on, people tired of fake shit. Like people
And that's
want
what I'm
real
here.
shit. So
Yes.
that's
Mm.
why like people that's starting off and what I'm saying, just speaking and shit like us, we're getting more notice and notice and more because people really want real shit. They
Mhm.
tired of the relationship podcast. You got relationship podcasts and motherfuckers that ain't in relationships.
Right.
They ain't
Right.
never been married, trying to tell you what the fuck to do in your marriage. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Right?
So,
Who you married to? Where your
Right.
man? Where your woman?
come on,
Right.
man. Yeah, trying to set standards for your life, what you should and shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't
Exactly.
want to hear that shit no more, man. So I commend you. I'm extremely proud of you, man, that you are, what I'm saying, doing the work that you are meant to do. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. And I'm proud to be here. And I thank both of you for the encouragement, for the support. And I'm sorry the videos might get taken down again, but that means we just got to keep reposting it.
That mean
So,
we
Keep it
working.
posted. Keep it
You hear
posted.
me?
Keep
That
it
mean we
posted.
working. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I
If
seen it,
you
I
not
was
being
like,
attacked,
damn.
then you ain't doing right.
right.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was for until you said that, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, we working. Yeah, that's all it is. Like when you're going the right direction, you should expect shit like that to happen. You know what I'm saying? It
Right.
ain't got
Exactly.
to be no easy ride. You know what I mean,
Right.
if it's
Right.
easy, you don't want it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because it was easy for them $4.
Right. Right.
You
$4.
know what I'm saying? $4 was easy. You know
$4.
what
Hold
I'm
on.
saying? But nah,
Y'all probably
for
spend
sure,
more
man.
gas driving to where y'all left than you would that $4. Just $4. Because you know, gas up there, down there, well, we're up there, y'all above me. Now gas up there like your whole soul a gallon. They
Right.
taking all your
Yeah.
money for a tank of gas.
Right.
Hey, and
Right.
then how the prison people love like stories like that. You probably would have went to jail and ran that motherfucker. You probably been a big girl in charge. You know what I'm saying? That bitch, yeah,
Right.
had a good prison life. God damn it, shit. But nah,
Right.
but man, you got any encouraging words, man? You want to drop to the people before we get up out of here?
Yeah, I just want to encourage people that regardless of what stage of healing you are in your life, even if you're not there yet, it's okay. It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to have days where you okay and you can speak like this, and then 15 minutes when you get done, you feel scared and you feel empty. It's okay. So I just want to let everybody know that regardless of how you feel, it's okay. But I also want to let you know to get you a team of people who gonna push you to the top. And if
Yes.
anybody say they gotta say nothing, one thing I love about Kim, one thing I love about my sister PJ, it's just they on different sides of the spectrum. Kim will cuss you out in a way where you ain't realize you got cussed out.
Yes.
PJ will cuss you out in a way where she'll be in your face like a guard dog. So I love my whole, surroundings of people that have stood up when everybody else stood down. So so I don't even have to fight, and half the time they don't even tell me what's something going on because they know I get anxious, but they handle it for me. So get you a team of people that's gonna be around you to support you through your healing. Um, like I said, get you in a place where you can learn about your inner healing with people that will bring you. And I'm not one of those people who is a God pusher, but get you some people who show you what a higher power look like. And the still they a little holy, but they a little hood too. So when things happen, they got you covered on both ends. Okay. So I need y'all to get
Bitch ass
around
nigga.
some folks like that.
Mm-hmm. I'm,
So
I'm a little. You see, she put me on blast. You didn't know that about me. I love. I can come for your juggler. I will. You mess with somebody I
I
love,
just
I
know
come for that juggler, and I will not care.
and I
I will
love
I
not.
you for
know
it. I love you for it.
I'll be like, tell me who to call. Just tell me who to call. Tell me where to go. What they do.
Yep, that's
That's
both
all.
of y'all. That's both of y'all, and I love it, and I
I fucking love
appreciate
that.
it.
I love that. Man, that's what's up, man. That's dope, girl. PJ, you got something for him?
Well, I would like to tell everyone first, thank you guys for coming out. I would like to thank my sis, Miss Kim. I ain't forgot about you over there. We're gonna be hearing from you soon.
Yeah,
um,
she said okay.
so I do have a retreat coming up in July, July 20th to 24th. Come celebrate Lady Paul's birthday with me, y'all. At the Speak, Heal, Lead retreat in Costa Rica 2026. It's gonna be out here. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be full of basically healing. We're going to be doing tours, yes, nature tours, but we're also going to be having meditation sessions. I already have people who want to come out and speak. Lady Paul was going to come speak, but that's the week of her birthday. Her birthday, July 20th, I believe. I'm just shut up. So I'll get that right on the when she comes back in, but I don't want her being there as a speaker. I want her being there as a guest. So we got other people that are wanting to come out, share their stories. I'm going to be sharing my story. We're going to have healing sessions, and then we're going to have an afternoon of fun in Costa Rica Pura Vida style. Come see where how I've been living for the past almost 2 years, you guys. Um, because all of us need a break. This is going to be a space because we're all healing, we're all pushing, but this is a time for us to self care. This is self care and learning and growth. So if you want to be able to be a participant, if you want to participate in that event, just let All Love know. Reach out to me. I'm getting the tickets ready now. I have a wait list that I can give the link to All Love, or he can share that wait list. But the wait list probably is not even going to be in effect that much longer because I'm getting ready to push out the ticket prices. I mean, not well, the ticket prices yet. The packages. There we go. The packages for this retreat. And I just want to get to know all of you guys. Come out, celebrate healing with me, celebrate your journey with me, celebrate your story with me. It's going to be a space for all of us to get to know, learn, connect, grow, and love ourselves and each other, and find that community that Amanda was telling you about. You might find somebody like me who will come and attack that juggler for somebody who's trying to mess with people I care about. Don't do what I do though, y'all. I
Mm.
got a criminal record.
Do you gang bang? You hear me?
I
Yeah.
was a kid, so I was a minor, so I don't even think that count no more.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Nobody judging. Yeah. You know what I mean? Well, nah, that's dope though, man. Oh man, if y'all heard the information about the retreat, definitely tap in. I'm going to try my best to get there. I would love to go to something like that. That sounds fucking amazing. And it's a year duration?
It's
So
next.
plenty of
It's
fucking
next
time.
July. Yes, it's next July. Like everybody, time to get their passports. The tickets start off. I can tell you, the tickets do start off at 2,500 for an all-inclusive package. The only thing you would have to cover is your flight, but that's covering you coming, getting picked up from the airport, brought to the resort, food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's going to cost for because you'll get to go to one tour. You got to pick a tour that you want to go through, but it's for you to be able to go to one tour. That's the basic package. So and that and cover it is a shared room if you do the basic package. So you're going to be sharing a room. So if you I have group rates. If it's four of y'all that want to come, we could drop that ticket to 2,200 a person, and y'all can share a room instead of sharing with strangers. It's up to you how you want to work that. So, but I will give more information out very soon. I've been working on this retreat for over a year, so y'all gonna come and show out. Come on, I'm about to show out, y'all.
Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I'm with it. I love it, man. Like you say, send me the information as soon as possible. I'm gonna put it on my post and send it on through, man.
Yes,
But
we got to
that
get all
has
of here for free. We don't want all of to pay for nothing, y'all.
nah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Meow. Hey, I'm there. God damn it. I'm here now. Yeah, you said free. That's my favorite flavor. That's
Passport,
my favorite
passport.
flavor. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm working on that ASAP. I promise you. I'm gonna give you some information. Big dog just came back. All right, here we
There
go.
she
Here we
go.
go.
There she go.
I can hear perfectly now. See, I told y'all, but we listen. We got it.
That's all right. We
Yeah, it's
wrapping
that
up in it.
cool.
I was just talking about the retreat, and I told you we gonna fill in. We gonna fill in. So, do Mr. All Love have any last word? Come on now.
Shit. Love yourself. Love other people. Be kind to others. You have no idea what anybody's going through. It can literally take a high or what you looking at to push somebody off the motherfucking edge. So be kind to everybody and just hey, there's no love like all love. You heard me? See, that's all I got. Yeah. I appreciate you coming on, Miss Lady for speaks and PJ Jones. You know, girl, you know what's up. You know what I mean? $20 over there. Appreciate you being present. You know what I'm saying? Um,
She said $4. She said $4. Look, $4.
oh, $4,
Hold on.
$4. I'm gonna need my 16. Oh, hey, that $4 joke is cool, but I'm gonna need my full 20 now. But no, I appreciate y'all, man. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Hope nothing but success and blessings to everybody.
Thank you,
Amen.
thank you, thank you. Amen. And see everybody.
See
Yes,
you.
ma'am.
Bye.